Like, bro, if you don't want to be with me, tell me. Tell me you don't want to be with me so I can be with someone else, so I can find someone who appreciates me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. To my old subbies, my old babies, you know, my old besties. Welcome back, guys. To those that are new, you're watching Life with Ange. So welcome. By the title of the video, you guys already know it's just a quick, you know, get ready with me. I was actually busy doing my makeup and I was like, let me do a get ready with me chit chat because I have a lot to say today. I'm not going anywhere, so today's makeup is just gonna be very simple. Very plain. Like, I already started with my brows, as you can see. Like, I did the whole, you know, bar soap and mascara brush method. I like it because it really gives like a simple, clean look. So I'm in this group chat, right? I'm in this group chat, and yesterday they were talking about cheating. Now here's the thing with me, like, whenever I just hear about cheating or people talk about cheating, I just get triggered. Like, I get triggered right from the start because every nigga or every man that not man, because men don't cheat, boys do. So every boy that I've been with, you know, cheated on me. I just wanted to like tell you guys about a story, or this one time my boyfriend cheated on me. Well, my ex-boyfriend now, obviously. So this boyfriend, right, this was like a long time ago. I think that's why I could even just laugh about it now, because it was like a really long time ago. It was all the way back in high school when I was in grade 12, you know. This guy was actually like a best friend to me. Like, it started off as a best friend kind of friendship, you know. I actually used to date a friend of his, or rather someone that he knew. And when I was dating that guy, he used to always tell me like, no, that guy likes you and blah blah blah. And I was like, can you chill, you know, like, we're literally just friends, like, can you chill? And he was like, no, I know that he likes you, that's why he's talking to you all the time. I'm like, no, we're just best friends, everyday best friends. Just for one day for this guy to come and confess to me, and he's like, you know what, Ange, I really like you. So I was like, nah, I don't think it's a good idea, you know, if we date, because I mean, we've been best friends for the longest time, so it's really not a good idea for us to be in a relationship. And I kept telling him that like for months. Like, when I say guys months, months. And you know, he's just forcing stuff, and basically I just kind of gave in and I was like, you know what, I'll be fine. We've been best friends all this time. Can you just take my video in peace, please? I just figured, like, you know, since we're best friends, I mean, we've been best friends all this time, it wouldn't be a bad idea, you know, if we date. By this time, obviously, I've broken up with the other boyfriend, so I was thinking, I was like, it won't really be a bad idea, you know, if we actually date, because we know each other. You know what I like, you know what I don't like, so let's just date. Child, I was not supposed to do that, but we started dating. I really wasn't feeling the relationship as much in the beginning because he's my best friend, so it's just weird. It was really weird, but eventually you kind of soften up, and I was like, I kind of like this boy, you know, I kind of like him. So everything was great, everything was cool, you know, we got along. It was long distance. I don't know what business I had thinking that I can do long distance in high school at that age. So fast forward, one of the holidays I go to Windhoek, right? Obviously being excited to go see my boyfriend, you know, and just have a good time. But this specific holiday, he was just acting really strange. Like, he was acting so strange, and I was just like, I wonder what is up with this boy, because he's acting really weird. But I didn't really ask him much because I don't know, I have this thing where I kind of just let people be. I don't like asking too many questions. I thought that, no, if we meet up, you know, it will be different vibes. It would be like, it's in this moment I realized I messed up. Well, that wasn't a very good idea. I thought it would be different vibes, and you know, like, he wouldn't be weird when we're together. But every time, ooh, I don't really like this foundation. Every time we try to meet up, you know, or try to do anything. Like he always has an excuse. Like he's always doing something, or he's always just busy or unavailable. And because I'm such an understanding person and such an understanding girlfriend, I didn't question much. I was like, okay, boy's busy, what can I do, you know? Until, you know, back in the day, we didn't have WhatsApp status. So like your crush would usually, or your boyfriend would usually put your picture up on his WhatsApp profile picture, you know, just to make you feel special and whatnot. So this one time I'm chilling, and I was actually at my dad's family's house that time. I remember very perfectly, very perfectly. I just see that he uploads a picture on his profile picture, or he changes his profile picture to a picture of this girl, right? And I'm a bit confused. So obviously I'm like, oh, who's that? I ask him, and he's like, no, it's one of my friends, you know. Her dad just passed on, so I'm just trying to comfort her and be there for her. Me being the understanding, nice girlfriend that I am, I was like, oh, you know, that's really nice of you. Like, I understand. Like, that's really, really sweet. So I didn't really question it again until it was like a couple of days just changing the picture from this picture to that picture. And I'm just like, like, I get it, but how special do you want it to feel? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Fast forward, I'm like, fine. I'm gonna take one weekend out, right? One weekend out of my schedule, you know, to go over and just try and sort out everything, because in that time the vibe between us was just off. Like, it was just completely off. Things were awkward, things were weird, and I didn't like it at all. So I was like, nah, let me take some time out of my schedule. Not that I had a busy schedule, I was grade 12, but let me take some time out to go see what's up with homeboy and see why he's acting weird, because he was acting hella weird. I go one weekend. I tell my parents no, I'm at my best friend's house, but I went over to his because he was home alone. Or yeah, he was home alone that weekend. So I walk in, right? Ooh, Angie, that was so uncalled for. Anyways, I walk into his house, right? And guess what the first thing I see is? No, he wasn't with another girl. But I see a picture of this girl in his mother's living room. I just don't understand why there was a picture of this girl in his mother's living room. So I asked him, I was like, damn, why is there a picture of this girl? He didn't really answer me. Like, he literally just kind of brushed it off and didn't make anything of it. Do you know what? Now that I think about it, at that point I should have known. Like, I should have known that, nah, this guy is not with me, he's with that girl. Like, I should have just known I was a side chick at that point. Cause what the hell? So I don't really think much about it. I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. I'm not gonna stress myself about it. I'm here to make this relationship work. So I'm not gonna ask too many questions. I'm not gonna do too much. Now we're chilling, but bear in mind, as we're chilling, right? These are absolutely awkward vibes. It's really not what it used to be. I mean, we're just sitting there arguing back and forth, obviously, because I'm like, bro, if you don't want to be with me, tell me. Tell me you don't want to be with me so I can be with someone else, so I can find someone who appreciates me. And he keeps telling me the whole time, no, it's not that I don't want to be with you. I do want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. You're just being paranoid. And I'm like, I'm not being paranoid or anything. Like, I feel different. Like, I feel like you feel different, but you're not saying anything. And I need you to say something. And it's like, no, I'm not feeling different, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. It was really awkward. Like, when I say guys it was awkward, it was really awkward. It was like being with someone that I didn't know that I was dating. Like, it's just so weird. But I was there because, you know, girl wanted to make the relationship work and whatnot. So I stayed. And then later in the day or later in the night, I can't remember, he managed to get my phone and he went through my text messages. Now, there was a text from my ex-boyfriend. Here's the thing, my ex-boyfriend and I are neighbors. So if there's a text in my phone from him, it's most likely just neighbor stuff. Like, really, it's not that deep. I think he just asked me, I think he was dropping a USB for my brother, or my brother was giving him a USB, one of the two, but I had to give him the USB or take the USB from him. So I think the text was like a come outside text or whatever. Obviously not knowing, he obviously interpreted it different, like, why are you still meeting up with your ex and blah blah blah. And I was explaining to him, yo, you do know like him and my brother are like cool, so it's not a thing of I was trying to talk to him. You can literally see there's no other conversation other than that conversation or that text message, so it's really not that deep. Yeah, you just deleted stuff, be honest. And I'm like, bro, if you're cheating, just say that you're cheating. Don't make me feel like I'm guilty or I'm doing something wrong because you're doing something wrong. And he's like, no, that's not true, I'm not doing anything. You know, here's the thing, when someone, I pick this up a lot, when someone accuses you of cheating over and over and over and over again, and that was actually what happened in that relationship most of the time. Like, he always used to accuse me of cheating, like over and over and over again. And I'm like, bro, why would I cheat? Like, it's just not my thing. It's not my thing. I'm not doing it. When someone accuses you of cheating over and over, it's because they're cheating. No, honestly, like 9 out of 10 times it's because they're cheating, because they're doing the things, they feel like you're doing the things. And not everybody's set up the same. In that moment, as he was accusing me, it hit me. I was like, this guy is accusing me because he's doing it. But now when I asked him for his phone at the time, he was like, no, why should you go through my phone just because you're guilty, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I cool, bet. I'm not going to go through your phone right now, but I'm going to go through it. But not right now. I was telling myself in my head, though. I couldn't tell him that. I was telling myself in my head, I'm not going to do it now, but I'm going to do it. So we're chilling. We went to go watch TV now at some point, and we're sitting in the living room. I'm sitting across the room, like we're not even sitting on one couch, but we're dating. So I'm sitting across the room, and his phone rings. I can't really see who it is, so he answers his phone. I'm like, nah. Obviously, I'm not even watching TV anymore. I'm listening to the conversation. And he's like, yeah, you know, typical conversation. She's probably asking about Munchie. Now this is where he had me all the way, like all the way up. So he's like, no, I am babysitting. I'm thinking, babysitting? I don't see any kids around. I don't see any toddlers. It's just me and you in this house. So who are you babysitting? I'm just thinking, like, who is this guy babysitting? But I'm like, okay, maybe it's an aunt. Maybe it's someone else. You know, I was trying to make excuses for maybe it's, I shouldn't think too much into it. But here's where he had me. At the end of the call, child, at the end of the call, he goes, yeah, love you too. Love you too? At this point, I should have walked away. Like, I should have known. I should have walked away, but I didn't. I stayed there, and I was just in that awkward situation the whole time until I think we went to go make food. Now, guys, that whole day was so traumatic. It was just so so we were in the kitchen making food, and I was like, you know, this is my chance, because he left his phone on the table unlocked. I was like, I was timing it, but I had to position myself in a way that when I grab that phone and I run to the toilet, I make it in time to lock myself in the toilet and he can't come in. And that's exactly what I did. I took the phone and I ran, bro. I ran for my life. Made it to the toilet, locked it, and went through the conversations. And guess what? You guessed it. Yeah, he was definitely dating that girl. Like, the conversations were just, you know, relationship type of conversations, like, you make me happy, and you know, I'm happy to be with you, and blah blah blah, all those relationshipy stuff, you know, that you would expect him to send to me, because I'm supposed to be his girlfriend. He was sending someone else. So I just knew. I was like, damn, I knew these people were together. Like, I just knew it. So I was in the toilet for a long time. I was like crying, because I was just like, what? It's weird because I had a feeling, my gut was telling me this guy is messing you over, but it was just different actually confirming it. It was just like, oh crap, I really wish that I was wrong about how I was feeling, but I wasn't. So I was crying and whatnot, and then I was like, you know what, girl, just take your stuff and go home. So I got out of the toilet, gave him his phone. We really didn't even have a conversation, because I mean, he was caught and there's really nothing they could say. So I just took my stuff and I walked. And this guy, oh God, man, niggas, man, he really never loved me because I had to walk myself to the taxi rank. And his house is quite far from the taxi rank. So I felt that. I was like, nah, really? If you're not gonna run after me and be like, oh, Angie, oh my God, I'm so sorry, then really, you're not for me. You're really not for me. Yeah, I went home. I didn't tell our best friend everything. And we were just like, we just knew it. Like, we literally just knew it. We knew it from the start that he was seeing that girl, but he just didn't want to admit it. And sometime, I think like a couple of days, probably like 2 days went by, and then he texted me. And then he apologized, you know, saying that he's sorry for what had happened and all of that, and he should have told me and whatever. And I'm just like, I'm not even really mad. I'm not mad that you cheated. I'm actually mad that you even found someone else. I mean, that happens to a lot of people. I'm not mad about that. What I'm mad about is that I asked you countless of times, are you seeing someone else? I asked you countless of times, like, are you still feeling this relationship? Do you want to end it? Like, because I was sensing it, and I asked you, and you kept on saying no, no, no. So you made me feel like I was crazy for imagining the things or for feeling what I was feeling when I really wasn't crazy, or what I was feeling was true. And I found out about it. And he was like, yeah, no, I should have told you, blah, blah, blah. Then I was like, so that's your girlfriend now, or what is that? And he's like, no, you see, we were just talking. Then I'm like, can you not lie for one day? Like, can you just not lie? Seriously, it's really getting annoying. And he's like, no, I'm serious. Like, we're not dating. We're just talking. I'm like, fine. If you're just talking, then you guys are gonna date. And he's like, no, it's not gonna get there. You know, I'm not really feeling her like that anymore. Blah blah blah. And I was like, listen here, I don't really have time for your nonsense. But in 3 months' time, you're gonna post that girl on your social media, like your girlfriend and whatnot, and I'll see it. And I'm gonna come back to you after 3 months and tell you, I told you so. And he's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. 3 months later, guess what? He's posting on Instagram, my girlfriend, what. So I was just like, I'm so done with men. I'm so done with men. Like, I'm so triggered when I hear about cheating stuff, you know? Now, many years later, we laugh about it. Or I laugh about it, you know, and I keep reminding him that you are a cheater, bro. You are a cheater. Because we're cool, we're friends. I'm pretty much friends with all my exes, except for 2, because I really just can't stand their guts and they're horrible people. But the rest, we're cool. You know, if I see them somewhere, I'll greet them. If they see me somewhere, they'll greet me. You know, cool vibes. We have each other's numbers, we laugh at statuses, all of that. I'm not really a bad ex. I'm actually a very cool ex to have. I'm pretty much really triggered. Like, men are just trash. And when I hear cheating, it just makes me think of all the times that men have cheated on me. Like, it's pretty much, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. That's a lot of times to get cheated on. Like, I don't deserve that. I'm a great girl. Like, I deserve good things. Ever since that day, like, now my gut, Charlie, my gut tells me that's happening. I trust it. I trusted with all of me. Literally with all my relationships, it was just because I had a gut feeling. Like, it was never because I found something in the phone, or I did this or I did that. It was always a gut feeling telling me, this person not acting right. And that's the thing with men. Men don't know how to cheat. Men are so terrible at cheating. It's disgusting. When they cheat, they change. And women are very good at picking up, you know, changes. They're good at picking up change behavior or patterns. So if you're sending me good morning text every day and tomorrow you're not sending me a good morning text, I'm gonna be like, that's weird. That's suspicious. That's why men get caught cheating all the time. It's not because we know something or because someone told us. It's because your pattern changed. Try to keep a routine when you cheat. Don't act different when you get a new girl. And then we know, because when I feel like you're cheating, I'm going to investigate. And when I investigate, I'm going to find out the truth. And then look, boom, you're caught cheating. See? I think I'm okay with this look. Yeah, I didn't put on highlighter because honestly, my highlighter's in the other room and I'm just too lazy to go get it. So I'm just going to go put it on off camera. But this is like my everyday Let me just fix that quickly. But this is pretty much like an everyday look that I would go for. This, sorry about that, guys. My camera died and I was just I had to change battery and all that. But this is pretty much my everyday look. This is what I do every day. No lashes, no extra stuff. Just, you know, a bit of eyebrows, a bit of mascara, lip gloss. Mandatory. Anyways, oh, and my hair should be down. Obviously, Angie. Come on. You know the vibes. Yeah. Now I look much better. But yeah, so guys, that's my cheating shenanigans. I have so many cheating stories to tell, but I think I'll just do them when I do my makeup, because I feel so empowered when I do my makeup. Like, I'm just like, yeah. So then this guy did this and he did that. So yeah. If there's one thing that you guys take from this story time, is that, first of all, men will hurt you. They will hurt you, and when they hurt you, they make sure. Secondly, if your intuition tells you, if your gut feeling tells you that he's cheating and he's doing something or just something's fishy, trust it. Trust it, investigate, and find out your truth, baby. And if he's cheating, walk away like the boss-ass lady that you are, and find yourself someone that actually really appreciates you and loves you. And that's what I did. Guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys loved the video, liked it, all of that. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And this girl's getting on my nerves. Guys, I just can't. Look at her. No, you can't just, Kena, you need to, listen, you need to respect OC's recording time, okay? Okay. Okay, so you shouldn't be banging on the doors anymore, okay? Doors. Yes, don't bang on the doors anymore, okay? Yeah. Okay, love you. Say love you. Pig. Not Peppa Pig. Mwah. 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 Say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Guys. So love you guys. Love you guys. Mwah. 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 I'll see you guys in the next video before Kano breaks down my door.